Hey, Dr. Eno, this is fun. Thank you very much for the picture of this brother that you've brought back to remind people on social media that this brother is down, taken by La Republic. I appreciate the fact that uh, s- uh, most of us are whistleblowers and we try to blow the whistle as much as possible on things that are done out of justice. Like some people will say injustice that is done in some places in the war. But I want you to know something. It does not matter that you are a citizen of the United States of America arrested somewhere. It's even worse because that's testing the waters. That's testing how things work. Foreign diplomacy of America. I want you to know that there is thousands of Americans in prisons everywhere all over the world. It's just because it's an Ambazonia thing. You people will come and be making it like market that making it like they're marketing something that an American citizen has been held in Cameroon. I want to be very serious about this thing to you. I'm like an American. I've been out of this country, out of United States, like for 13 years. And I want to tell you that there are a lot of Americans, there are thousands of Americans. I'm talking about white people, not even saying that now black people or people who have gained American citizenship. No, there's a lot of them out there in prisons. But the way you try to push it out there is like you think that Ambazonia, Southern Cameroon is the clitoris of the war because somebody is a citizen of Southern Cameroon. American government have to put out suffragettes to go around and look for him. No, that's not how it works. My brother, I want you to know it that in the countries in the world where we have a strong diplomatic presence, we have a prison in that same country. We have a prison in that same country where when our citizens break the rules of that country, we go out to them and stretch our arms and tell them that yeah, this is our citizen. He has break the rules. We are going to keep him in prison for the time that you have sentenced him, but just give him to us to keep him in our prisons, following our rules in our country. And some of those people will give us those prisoners and will keep them in that jail. That's why America has a very strong presence overseas. But I want to tell you something. The thing that I told the people who started making this noise from the start, that when a situation like this come up, don't bring it in social media. Take it to the places where you have to take it. Talk to those people in the background because the people that are arrested, that are Americans over the war, the less you make it a social media stunt, the greater the chance that they would release those people from wherever they are. But most of you people have taken everything out here like Ambazonian struggle, where people just come and talk. Anything is things to talk public. You can make anything that you want to make public. You know what is going to bind whether that person stays where he is or he comes out? What is going to bind it is the bilateral relationship, the bilateral signatures that the United States have signed with that country. They will not violate that bilateral agreement that they have made. You understand? Just like a Cameroonian comes to America and slaps somebody on the jaw, it's not because that person came there with Cameroonian citizenship and Cameroon is present in America, that Cameroon will say that release him because if you slap somebody in the jaw here, that person will be free. Those are some of the things that we need to take into consideration. We have taken ourselves so high. We have set a standard for people who come from Southern Cameroon. That standard is a standard that you think that you would go and break all the diplomatic clauses that are working in the war to represent people. That is the mistake that we have made. Just like we are making our case. We are making our case as if we are the only people in the war who have a problem. But I tell people that the war is troubled. The war is troubled. You see how the president of South Africa went to the White House and they are telling him all kind of things, even things that he's asking questions to the president of America, like, hey, listen, do you know where this thing happened? The president of America does not know, but he's making noise. Just like if you ask the president of America today that where is Ambazonia? He won't even know. Where is Southern Cameroon? He won't even know. We have to be careful with the way we articulate our things out there. There is a process that you work out some of these things. And the people that are knowledgeable about that process, when it happens, don't leave buffoons to jump on social media and make statements on social media, and spoil a good case. Because this our brother is in jail today because of some of us. Yes. This our brother will be trapped in La Republique jail because of some of us. Because we don't want to learn from our errors. We don't even want to learn from the errors that we have made in this shit that they call Ambazonian struggle. We want to articulate. We want to talk like Posh Bele. We want to run our mouths and everything we know more than everybody. But we should learn how things work before we articulate. Don't articulate and then you understand that you made a mistake, because that mistake will be a disaster for that situation. Yes, I told the first people who brought this thing in this forum that this is not the best place to bring this thing. This is something that you have to walk in the cables, because you are not challenging anyone. You are just working with your system to help a situation. But when you put it out there, it is going to follow the laws, follow the norms. And those are the kind of things that we want to do. Because some of the times, you use the situation to fight the situation. But when you come out with the situation because you are crying, because you are making noise, because you want to be loud, because somebody from Southern Cameroon is an American, it does not change them. It does not make them different from every other citizen in the world. And I told you, go and check the records. See how many American citizens born and bred in America are in jails all over in the world. And you ask yourself, that is it because somebody from Southern Cameroon that you come and be complaining that America is leaving their people in prison? My brother, let's be smart. Oh, this Ambazonian struggle, this we need to be smart. We will not be clitoris of the war. How we commemorate Liman Itokam. Somebody the chicks will be, because we will be Ambazonia, they will be special. We are not special. We are not special. The people who are born in this country, that's their country, their nation. They didn't immigrate from anywhere. They have bigger problems all over the world than the ones that we have, because they break the laws of the countries where they are. And you people are forgetting that Cameroon is a sovereign country that has laws that you can break and go to prison. Una not be serious. We do not struggle. Una not be serious. We do not struggle. Una don't confuse that una struggle. So una say that una struggle to define the war. But if una continue for the same way, so no, na the beginning, una wait till we go to reach time for cash and give. Una go see how many of una own be citizens for all over the world will catch a gift for La Republique. I yield. Hey, Doc, Dr. Eno, my dear brother. I don't want you to see how I came about this situation like I came about it like I'm trying to blame everybody. You know, I came about it the way I came about it is because from the genesis of this issue, I made a point to whoever or to the people who started spreading this information. Okay, let me say, for instance, that you are you are a doctor that is specialized in neurology, right? When somebody comes in a community, your public community, and they are trying to go about the way they want to solve a brain issue with somebody that has a brain injury, and you have knowledge about those things, the way those things are currently being done, you always step in and warn those people that, hey, listen, this procedure that you are trying to take, there's a lot of advances in that procedure, and from what you have explained, this is how better you can do this procedure. You are informing that person from a position of knowledge about a situation. When these people started posting this thing about this our brother that was arrested in Cameroon, when they started posting, especially in this forum, I reminded the person that that was not the right thing to do. You understand? That was not the right thing to do. That what they are doing, what they were doing at that time is wrong. You don't do that. You hide things like that until it gets really bad. That's when you really go public. And I try to tell him, oh, these are the kind of corridors that you need to follow when you have this kind of situation. But the problem with that was I said that, and the person kept on posting it. He was posting it repeatedly in this forum. I don't know how they were posting it repeatedly in other places. So sometimes we say some things and it sounds like we are angry. It's not because we are angry people. It's because we are people who don't want to listen to each other. We don't want to listen to each other. Like I'm telling you, I'm very honest about it. That I am living overseas and they cannot count you cannot count the amount of born American citizens, means born citizens who are arrested all over this globe and locked up. Even in countries that abuse human rights to the highest level. Have you ever heard one day some people coming on social media and you are seeing information that an American has been arrested here, do this, do that? No. The problem is that in this our thing, this our shit that they are calling Ambazonian struggle, people have lost their mind to the level where they don't understand that there is process for everything. When anything goes wrong, they just jump out and start shouting and start making noise. People are even making errors. You know why? Because sometimes people are complaining about the same things that they are doing. You are doing the same thing and you are complaining that another person is doing that thing. They look like a madman. They look like a sick person. No one wants to listen to you because you cannot be you cannot be in the house beating your wife and then you complain that some other person is beating their wife, and when they know that even you are beating your own wife. So that is how I come across in that message. I didn't come across in that message because I wanted to be offensive. I wanted to disrespect you because I thought that you were not doing something that was good. No, it's just that we have lost ourselves in ourselves to the level that we think that we are a subject that can pause the whole war. But that's not who we are. Before you come out and start making noise on something, look for the process. That's that. This is the process of this thing. What have I done what have I done to follow this process? Have I gone through this process? Have I done everything that needs to be done in a process of this situation? And then if you have done all those things, then at the end of the day, it means you've become a desperate person because you have done everything right. And then you are trying to like say, okay, I followed this process and this process has not worked. And so I need to make other people hear me out. But Ambazonians are always in the hurry to come and get heard out because they think that they will say that like that and it's going to pause the war so that they can take care of them. We are not patients. We are not patients. We are very proud people, people who don't want to listen. We are not desperate people. We are proud people. Okay, who would go on a bullet? If somebody would tell you that that's a bullet, don't go there, it would hit you. They will go to that bullet because of their pride. So it is things like that. I'm sorry that maybe I said this thing and because you posted this, I said no, because from the beginning of the posting of the video, I said you guys follow the process. Because Cameroon that people see like that, they are very smart people. They have very smart laws, even if they don't follow the laws, but they have very smart laws. And the United States is not going to go there to tell them that they reverse this year law in this way or that way. No, that's the most dangerous thing to do. Because every time you try to complain about a US citizen that has a problem somewhere, the same people will complain about their own citizens or some other people in their country that have that same problem. And you know what America always do? They back up. They back up. But when you follow the process, before they even know that that person is arrested, and the US government is always going to do everything possible to transfer that person under quiet conditions and tell you, hey, you're going to spend this time of this crime in our jails. You understand? Yeah, so that is why I came out the way I came out. Because from the first day, I complained to the person who started propagating this information that this is not a good information for you to propagate around, because you might be propagating the information and thinking that you are helping this person, but you are not helping this person. You are helping to expose this person. And when La Republique knows that some things are coming from us, they always intensify those things. They always intensify those things because some of the people in that country want to see all of us in trouble. And every opportunity that they have, they use those opportunities to put us in trouble. And that's what I want people to avoid. Don't play their game. Don't play their game. Wear your smart cap. I yield.